Good morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just want to say that I do completely apologise. I'll be honest, the whole video was about 45 minutes long. Sorry about that. So yeah, the video was about 45 minutes long and I completely edited it down, so it was about 32 minutes long for this video. I hauled things from Blackpool, things from the day before when I went shopping, and an Aldi haul that I did yesterday. Now, I don't know what's happened. I've completely re-edited it. I've cleared some space on my phone so I could transfer it over, and everything's disappeared, including the video. You try to click on it, it's all got caution tape around it for some strange reason. It's driving me insane. So I don't think you'll be able to see that video. But I'm back this morning just to show you a quick way of how I do a lobby, chuck it in, and that's it. I'll probably be pottering around tidying up a bit as I go. We'll just see how far I get into this video. One of the things I did mention about in my haul was a Greg's t-shirt. Excuse some of the marks on it, kids and everything, you know. But I brought like a massive one, not that you can see. Please excuse anything on the sides. Just about tidy up. But yeah, this was only £10 and I brought it in 2XL, so it was like really oversized, so I could just walk around with it as a nightie and that. But yeah, I also want to mention as well, whilst I've got you here, that I also explained in my last video that in a few weeks' time my daughter is going for surgery, so I won't be posting any videos. You know, my daughter's surgery comes first. I don't know if any of you do know, because I've spoken to a few of you on YouTube, but she's got recurrent tonsillitis. Now she's had it for 2 years and it's been very, very bad. You know, she's been throwing up everywhere. Her tonsils are the size of an adult, so she physically can't swallow when her tonsils get swollen. So, fingers crossed. They've also said they're going to take her adenoids out as well. I know to some of you it might be like, oh, it's not big surgery, but when you're a mum and your 4-year-old's got to have surgery, you know, you get upset and a bit emotional. But around that time, I won't be posting any videos because I'm just concentrating on my daughter recovering. That isn't for a couple of weeks yet though, but the shopping that I did do was going to be my big one for this week, but obviously I'm going to have to try to find another way to get you a video because I made a balls up. But anyway, hope you enjoy this video, guys. You didn't see my last video as well, because obviously, I say that, you couldn't see my last video. I also explained how we're getting a new kitchen, so hopefully that'll happen soon. They've told me about mid-October time. Bit worried because we go away mid-October for a holiday, so we'll just have to see what happens. Sorry. If you're wondering what this is, I've got an electric barbecue and my fella decided at what time at night that he wanted steak last night, so that's what's happened there. Ooh! These kids and bottles take up everything, don't they? what I'm currently using to thingy is one of these sponge things that I got from that Fabulosa box. And I tell you what, it absorbs something like crazy. And just squeeze it out, and then you can do it again. If you are wondering as well, that thing is bigger than I am. That's why it took me a bit longer to clean it, because physically can't. The bowl was out because I've cleaned the sink prior to doing it. And yeah. Now I've just got to find all my stuff to put in my bowl. And then I can get back to cleaning that. I'll just start cleaning the side, so. This is the barbecue I'm talking about. There, empty this. We brought this. My daughter was like, oh mummy, I want it. So we got it. She had a cup out of it, said that it was vile. I tried it, it was not very good. And my fella won't drink stuff like this, so I've had to pour it away, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm not going to lie to you and pretend that I don't chuck anything away. We're all human, we all chuck things away, you know. It's just unfortunate. I have asked if my mum would like a drink of that, and she says she doesn't do things like that, so I can't really do anything else, can I? Got a little bowl of grapes. I did do for my child, but she decided she didn't want anything. Do. Wondering what this is. This is an event pack, and every time my daughter gets hold of it, she puts a hole in it, so I've got like sew that back up so it can go back in the car. took everything out of it when we had the MOT. These are some of the tomatoes that my daughter had picked off a tomato tree or plant. That one's starting to turn now. That one's pretty much there, and that one's still not ripe at all. Apparently you put them in windows so you can see how they get on. My daughter made me this candle. Got some flowers. These were Poundland fake flowers for, I think that it was Mother's Day. So you got them and they were like really nicely wrapped. And then the vase is just not a Poundland, Home Bargains one for £1.29. Do my windows and everything whilst we're here, eh? Don't know if I've got. These, got these from TK Maxx, are the Martha Stewart ones, and they smell absolutely incredible. If you have watched my other TK Maxx haul, you'll see how easy the other one came off and how hard these ones are to open. But they still smell amazing. Oh dear. Well, I've just broke that one, haven't I? Oh no. Can't leave things alone, me, can I? Who are they? Yes, sweetie.
How is this a video?
I haven't finished the video just yet, no. You okay? Yeah.
How's there nothing in the window?
I'm cleaning it all and putting it back.
What's this one?
What, baby? Have you just fell off the sofa?
What?
Have you just fell off the sofa?
No. Flippy?
You were flipping.
Yeah. It was jumping flippy.
Oh, I see. Oh, both sides. No. Oh. Just put it there. I'll leave my daughter's fingers for now. These are quite good as well. These Yogi Candle Studio. These ones are salted caramel and smell delicious. Basically like little babe, okay. Basically like little offcuts. So they'll put them in random moulds and they'll just put them in a bag. And they're like really cheap to buy. And they smell amazing, them ones do. I brought this from Tesco the other day for £3.50. You've got the little tanker and you've got some cups. So I'm just going to fill this up for when I go work later, and then they can just help themselves. So guys, I'm just going to do like a little lobby. I know most of you probably like lobby. What's that? So a lot of you will know it as like a stew or something like that. A lobby is just what we call it where we're from. So we're from Staffordshire. Another lady has commented saying like she recognised where I was from. But basically yeah, so we do like oat cakes and lobby and things like that where we're from. And yeah, I'll just start cutting my chicken up and that, and I'll show you. See, normally I'd put things like dumplings and that in, but my family won't eat that, so we just have to have whatever, to be fair. Cut it into chunks. You can hear anything outside. I'm not sure if people are doing the garden or if it's workmen working. I will always get rid of the bits that I don't like the look of, so I don't like the look of this bit here, so I just tend to cut it off and then I'll put it into the packet for disposing of. If any of you are wondering why I'm doing it on a plate and not a chopping board, I have a thing where I just physically can't put raw meats on my chopping boards. So I use my chopping boards for like veg, fruits, things like that, but I physically can't. I just can't, sorry guys. So, we have our slow cooker. Oh, we're getting all disco-y. Sorry. Try to change the colour back. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Right, guys, so I first put in some OXO cubes, break them all up. I use 2, don't need any more than 2. And I do put some boiling water in. Right, so I put enough in to make sure that the chicken will be covered once I put it in. Put that straight into the dishwasher and then there's no contamination. Add in some salt spray. Get it open. So I've put 2 of that in. Now I'd normally put rosemary or something in there, but my daughter won't have it because how spicy it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the veg in. Yes, don't judge me, it is frozen veg, it stays fresh for far longer, it's frozen from fresh. It's also a very good way to keep track of your calories. And I break it up a bit. So now that that's in, just top the rest up. So we'll give it a stir. And then I put the lid on and we put it on low heat. I'll show you. So I'll put it on low heat. I leave it on that for a couple of hours to make sure that the chicken is properly cooked. I will then put it on high to sort of soften the veg and the chicken, and then I put it back down to low when we are ready for it. Or at a push, we'll put it on warm because then we know that it's going to be warm when we have our tea. But that's our chicken lobby. Pretty much just stuff that in the cupboard, leftovers. I know that you haven't seen the video, but basically the chicken that I used, it must have split as I was packing it, so I had to use the chicken today, otherwise I'd have had to have thrown it. So I've made the lobby. But yeah, so with that we'll probably put some bread with it. When that's finished cooking, we'll put some gravy granules in it, thicken it up, and that's it. That's our lobby done for today. It's not like it's a traditional lobby base, but it's a healthier version because you count your OXO cubes. Boiling water is nothing. You've got your chicken and then you've got your veg, which all in all it's quite healthy. I mean, it can be quite stodgy, but it's still quite healthy. I'm just trying to see because I've never used this one before. Oh, so that's 0 calories if you dump the entire thing, and so that's nothing to worry about. But yeah, that is my lobby, guys. So guys, just been finished cleaning the kitchen now, and once I'm done this, I'll go sort the rest of the stuff out around the house. got to go work tonight. Oh, I'm at work all week, to be fair. Just lately, it's like it's World War III up there. And we've all got to go for a meeting tonight from the kitchen. I'm assuming that's because lack of performance from most of the team. I myself nearly walked out because, I'll be honest, it's getting me pretty down. I do pretty much everything I can for the place, and it's just like my face doesn't fit. I mean, I was much happier out front than I was in the kitchen, but I suppose you can't really just pick and choose where you are. But that is one thing that sort of frustrated me, that the fact that I've gone in the kitchen to do them a favour, and now I'm being treated like shit. I said the other day as a joke, because just lately it's a bit like, if you can hear that banging, that's my daughter playing in the sandpit. But no, it's a bit like a woman. Most men think it's hilarious to go, oh, get back in the kitchen. Now, when you work in a kitchen and there's other men, they're turning around basically making out as if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Excuse my French. But, so just lately I have been feeling a bit down. I've also been having some pervy comments. And I'm not being funny. I've been with my fella nearly 11 years. I'm not in the mood for it. I never have been. You know, I get that some women, they like to feel appreciated. But I no, not for me. Getting a bit deep while I'm cleaning my microwave here, aren't I? All I'm trying to say is basically the other day I nearly walked out of my job, which would have stopped payments, which means that I couldn't have gone and done things with my child and took my child out and things like that. All because I was letting them in the kitchen get me down. And I got myself together, I pulled myself back together, and I was like, right, no, I'm being me. I'm going to do this job because I want to do this job, not because you don't want me to do this job. I told my manager, he was alright about the situation. He said he understood, and I'm assuming what this meeting is about tonight. But it doesn't stop you from feeling like crap, does it? I'm so sorry, it's because the sun keeps coming out, so it keeps like making my face go like dead. Ghostified. Let me see if I can just move you. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, basically what I was saying is that it's just a very hostile environment all the time. They always used to blame the old manager on it. Sorry, I dropped my slipper. And I mean, he had his faults, you know, don't get me wrong. However, he used to tell people what they can and can't do. And now it just seems like since the old manager's left, it's like it's a free-for-all. And people are just doing whatever the feck they want. And just, it's crazy, honestly. And then you've got your staff members feeling like absolute shit. Again, sorry about my language. It's a very sore subject. But no, but seriously, it makes you feel like crap because you're doing everything you can for this company. I mean, I got promoted to be a team leader. Literally, I turned in for meeting. I was on shift helping them out front. Because even though I've moved into the kitchen, I still do occasional shifts back out front to cover and help out. Now, I did that. My fella picked me up to take me Starbucks and he took me back work straight away because there was no point going home because we'd just had to have left by the time we got home. So he took me straight back work. I must have been about 40 minutes early, and the new prospective kitchen manager was like, oh wait, I've had a word with the manager, just to let you know, we've agreed that you're going to be a kitchen team leader. And I was like, no you haven't. He was like, yes we have. And I was like, no you haven't. He was like, honestly we have. So I was like, go on then, show me the messages. So he showed me the messages saying that basically they were throwing me into this position, and for literally them 40 minutes I was basically being trained as a team leader for 40 minutes. Now I've done all my online training. The only thing I've got to do is something called a project, which I haven't got round to finishing or completing or doing yet because I'm too busy, you know. Like I've said earlier in this video, my daughter, she's got planned surgery coming up. I'm going to have my kitchen redone. I've just had a back door fitted. Well, you would have known that if you'd have seen my other video, but I don't know if you can see. It was grey before, which I spent hours painting grey, and now it's not grey. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is don't let any idiot at your works make you feel like you're nothing, like you feel like shit, because the amount of times I'm on shift and people just disappear is crazy, honestly. And you're left there doing 20 plus checks on yourself. And the reason I nearly walked out the other day is because this person who I'm on about, they walked out, went on break at 5 o'clock at night, 5 o'clock at night in a restaurant where, I'm not being funny, but it isn't exactly expensive. I mean, they overprice a lot of things, including beer. But it's also like, they have offers for like kids eat for £1 if you've got QR codes and all sorts of things like that. Now, why on earth would you leave your staff members at 5 PM to go on a break for an hour and then come back and turn around to me and say, oh, you don't just stay on one section, you have to do it all? I was going to say BITCH then, but in all fairness, I was doing pretty much every single section apart from one section, which was the pizzas and burgers. So I was doing carvery, I was doing the fryers, I was doing pot wash, I was doing puddings, I was cleaning up, I was doing all sorts of stuff. I was doing the temp checks. I was trying to get meat out for the carvery deck because there was a lot of people waiting on turkey. So I messaged and I was like, do you mind coming down? Helping out. I need to get a turkey out and people need carving, blah, blah, blah. And I must have had how many puddings on at this point. So this person reads my message, ignores me, comes down 5 minutes after his break, stares at the bloody steamer machine, crap you not, stares at it and decides to put more mash in when we didn't need more mash. At the end of the night, I chucked away about 3 pots of mash because why? Why? But yeah, that's pretty much what happened, and I'm sticking around for now, but I have told the manager that I'm not appreciating what's happened, and I'm going to see what this meeting's about tonight. But if it's anything about what I think it's going to be about, basically people need to stop pulling the weight and stop. Because I did say to one of the other kitchen members the other day, I was like, well, he's also a team leader, I was like, it's not fair that people, just because they can do something, have to do something. Yes, I could balance how many different departments. I could. You know, I'm not that slow. I could manage it, you know. I did manage it. But we all need help from time to time. It's not one of these where you just left to your own devices and that's it. You know, you're supposed to be working together as a team. Now, that's my impression anyway. You know, I'm supposed to be showing you a bit of dinner and a bit of a clean with me, but hey ho. Started ranting about my workplace and I can't stop. Oh dear. If you can't see glitter all around my face, we did a glitter tattoo day. Now there's glitter absolutely everywhere. I can't get rid of it. It's in my carpet, it's on my walls, it's on my sofa, it's everywhere, and it's driving me up the wall, seriously. But that's that one. I'll carry on cleaning and I'll come back. So I literally went away for like 3 minutes and I got a phone call from work to ask me to come in early. Yay. So that means that I'm going to be in there much earlier. There's a team meeting tonight, so I'm going to be there much later. So guys, it's a bit later. I have managed to sort of get it completely tidy now. All I need to do is sort of sort the bottles out. However, I'll probably leave that for the fella to do because he can do something too. I've got to go sort the living room out in a second. Just put this last stuff in the dishwasher and then turn the dishwasher on. And then yeah, and he has been completely blitzed apart from a few bits on top of the fridge. But we pretty much have stuff on top of the fridge all the time. But yeah. It's going to be dreadful. We've got to try and move this American fridge freezer to somewhere whilst we have a new kitchen. So that's going to be fun. So guys, I have finished the kitchen now. Just give you a quick look. I've put that thing there so that my daughter can just... Hi guys, so it is a little bit later now. I have managed to sort it all out. So that's that bit. And then we've got that over there. I've put that little canteen there so then my daughter can help herself. In a minute, please. So my daughter can help herself to juice. That there is my calendar, which was on the door, but like I said, we've had a new back door, so I can't put that on there. It's just the bottles that need doing. The sides are a bit wet because I've just gone over again with a bit of antibac. And yeah. I've just mopped the floor. And yeah, I'm going to go and help my daughter tidy a mess up in the living room now. Hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you do want to see anything like this again, let me know in the comments. Also, I am going to be doing a bit of a chatty video, so if any of you would like to put some questions in the comment section below, I'll get around to doing a chatty video eventually. See you all soon, guys. Bye.